Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are here with a special Manda Ventures video. We have an unboxing video. Tim ordered some Barnacle Box and we're gonna dive into this thing. We're gonna do a full unboxing and we're going to taste only a couple of things, and then there's going to be a segment after this that will include the stuff that we don't get to. So Tim can explain. He has the floor of what we're about to get into.
So it's a box of food from Alaska. It's a company that makes stuff with kelp, and I've been seeing their ads for a while. I was bored, so this happened. So it comes in a nice wooden box. It's like some recipe ideas and a little blurb from them. So that's like their flagship, I guess. That's what's in all the ads. Are dill kelp pickles. So that's what we'll be trying. Otherwise we have Kelp Salsa mild, Kelp Salsa verde, Kelp Salsa, or no, these are curry pickles, which we might try. Kelp Salsa bonfire hot and campfire medium. Then we have hot sauce, Alaskan kelp and piri piri pepper, and a little thing of everything kelp seasoning. Basically like everything bagel seasoning with kelp in it. Should add a nice kind of salty, savory.
I don't know how ready I am for this.
So what this is it's a really long tube of kelp that grows like 100 feet long, and they just slice the tube, and that's, you can eat the whole plant, and that's what it is. So this is like a cross section of.
Oh, kelp is a plant?
Yeah, it's like this. It's from the ocean.
Oh, I thought it was like a weird fish, and I couldn't figure out why we have jars of pickled fish.
No, it's.
Oh my god, I'm really dumb. I graduated college.
Definitely a different texture than cucumbers, but very good. That's like the dilliest dill pickle I've ever had. There's like fresh dill in there. The texture kind of reminds me of maybe like a sweet pickle, where it's like a little softer. But it's not bad. It's a plant, it's a vegetable.
I like the dill, but I don't like the texture.
Now we have curry pickles. Never had a curry pickle, let alone one made of kelp. Certainly smells like curry. A little crisper. Kind of sweet, nice curry.
Kind of smells like Thanksgiving.
That's what the texture reminds me of, is like the dumb little sweet pickles.
I like that texture better.
Those are a little crisper than those.
I don't mind those. So the ingredients in this hot sauce: Alaskan bull kelp, water, organic vinegar, organic tomato, vegetable oil, garlic, salt. What's piri piri?
It's a type of pepper.
Piri piri and xanthan.
Xanthan. Yeah, it's a thickener.
Refrigerate after opening. This ages well. Color and flavor may change over time. Say hello. Say hello to everybody. Hello. This is Peach. I am Peach. I am done.
Yeah. So it's like a nice.
It is pretty thick.
It's a thick, like creamy, but it's not like so thick that they can put a ton of xanthan gum in it. It smells very garlicky. It smells very garlicky and tomato. It almost smells like a vodka sauce, but like with some other stuff going on. It kind of tastes like linguine and clam sauce, but like spicy. You don't taste kelp, you just kind of taste like, oh shit. There's just a vague hint of the sea. It honestly tastes like spicy clam sauce, and that's a good thing. I like it. This would work on Mexican food, on chips, it would work on seafood. It was really garlicky, that's good.
I kind of have a little bit of a sore throat, so it's a little extra painful for me right now, but that's damn good.
One of the most unique hot sauces I've had, and very good.
My Aunt Sherry would love that.
See, that's what the kelp looks like. So those are what the pickles come from, just that one.
Is it a sea snake?
It's a kelp. It's algae, just giant algae. It's not technically a plant, it's a protist.
Okay, fair.
Yes.
Alright, so in this next clip where we will finish this video is where we will try the remaining, 4 salsas?
Yeah. Do you want to taste the seasoning?
Well, let's plan on doing something with that tomorrow, too.
It was some weird keto snack. It was like just a pile of cheese with like everything seasoned.
Yeah, so basically we will do a salsa flight and some, like, a couple of different things with that seasoning tomorrow. He's gonna dip his finger in that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. The nice thing is, oh, there is salt in there, but if there's not a lot of salt, I could use more pepper personally.
I can smell it. It smells pretty good.
Garlic, onion. It's a lot of sesame seeds. It smells very sesame-y.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so we'll do a couple things with that in the next clip. I keep saying tomorrow, like y'all know what tomorrow is. And then we'll do our salsa flight, so we will see you for that. Okay, so we are back. Different day, different segment, and we are going to be trying these salsas. Unfortunately, we did not plan anything for tasting the seasoning, so that will be in yet another segment after this, before the conclusion of this video. Because I don't know if you thought about anything.
No, I haven't.
So there will be a third segment that will include that. Anyway, we have our little serving of chips ready to go. We have our 4 salsas here, and we're just gonna jump into it. I don't know, Tim's picking the order, so.
We'll try and go in spice order. So first we have C Verde, which is a green salsa. The first ingredient is Alaskan kelp, then your typical green salsa ingredients: tomatillo, onion, vinegar, agave, garlic, cumin, serrano pepper, salt, cayenne, and xanthan gum. And it is all organic except for well, some of it's organic. It's not fully organic. I don't really care. It's just, I wouldn't have known there was kelp in there, really. It's a good green salsa. Little hint of sweetness in the beginning, like that kind of almost gherkin-like sweet pickle, but that's just good green salsa. Which is good. I was kind of worried that these weren't going to be like super edible, because we got a lot of chips to go through.
I can definitely tell there's kelp in there. I feel like there's something missing, but I do get that pickliness. There's something pickly in there.
It is pickly, but some green salsas are pickly anyway.
I guess I've never noticed that before.
There's one I used to get, I don't know if it's Mrs. Renfro's, or there's one of the brands that Wegmans carries that's very pickly, and that's why I avoid it, because it honestly just tastes like you're eating relish. It kind of breaks your brain. As soon as you notice it, then it just tastes like you're eating chips with relish, and you can't switch back. It's bad. Moving on to Campfire. No, I apologize. Original. So this presumably is the first one, probably the mildest. It smells very good. They use a lot of cumin, which I like. I like cumin.
There's some salsas that he gets where he actually adds more cumin to it.
If I get like cheap, like grocery store salsa, like Old El Paso or Pace, I'll add a bunch of hot sauce and some cayenne pepper and some cumin to kind of crank it up a little bit. That's nice. It's what I would expect. It's like a red version of the green. There's that little kind of almost sweet pickliness in the beginning, but then it's just nice tomato and salsa. There's a slightly deeper saltiness, probably from the kelp, rather than just they added salt. There's like that kind of ocean saltiness to it.
Yeah, there's less of the kelp in that. You said that's the mildest?
Yep.
It's interesting, because there's a nice...
A little tingle.
There is a little tingle that I would not ever expect in a mild.
So now we will go forth to Campfire, medium. It smells maybe a little more tomatoey, actually. Maybe a little more chili. Yeah, pretty much the same as the original. Just after you swallow, there's a little bit more heat in the back. This is my mild. The original was super mild. That was like, sauce. This is like where I want salsa to start, spice-wise. I wasn't aware of any heat in the original. There's a little bit. You gotta know there's peppers involved,
Yeah, but there's people that can't handle even that level, so that's why it's good that there's an option where it's less.
There is an option. They can fly to Sweden, and they allow doctor-assisted suicide.
You're really going there? No, fuck off.
Good old-fashioned Kevorkian. Finally, we have the Bonfire, aka Hot. Smells basically the same. Yeah, like I expected. That's a good medium. It's my medium. It's like a grocery store hot. Very good flavor. It's a little sweeter than some salsas I like, but they make it work. Very good. They're all very, very tasty.
It's a different type of heat. That's why.
It doesn't.
It's not hot.
It doesn't hit your tongue. It just like you swallow and it's like.
No, it's on my tongue.
I get a little bit, but not much.
The other one was more in the back. This one's more in the front for me. It's pretty good salsa. I mean, it's different.
Would I pay shipping prices to buy this from Alaska again? No. If I saw this in a store, I'd probably buy it.
Having the hot sauce alone is definitely worth trying all of this.
I would buy these two in a grocery store.
The green, really.
Well, yeah, because green is green. I wish people would make like mild, medium, hot green, but they never do. They just think like, oh, well, here's our green, you know, and then they make mild, medium, hot red. Nobody ever makes gradations of green.
Well, he's gonna trademark this idea, and yeah. Well, anyway, so this concludes this segment. We will put our heads together and try and figure out how we want to try that seasoning and come up with a couple different ideas, and we'll taste that in the final segment. So hopefully it'll be a good one. We'll see you for that. Whoa! So here we are, what feels like... What month did you get that?
I don't know what year. Is it this year?
It was this year, you ass.
Probably April.
Picture it, Sicily, 1912.
April or May.
I wonder if I look up when I did my Jeffree Star mini Jawbreaker, because I had colory eyeshadow both of those times. So anyway, this is the last segment. It took us this long because we kept forgetting, and then I finally got to a point where I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking edit this and basically force us to like do it. Ignore my fucking face. I look good. We did what we could, y'all. I guess we're finally making progress here.
It's not exactly holding together. I've sort of made more of like a cheese and everything bagel crudité. It's more of a crumble. Ta-da!
You realize that's always your response?
What?
Whether it's beer or food, you go, Like, that's it. For every single thing.
Well,
You go,
I mean, if it's so like one day I should just projectile vomit. I guess he doesn't like it.
Into a yodel.
I mean, it's toasted cheese and like seasoning. It's not gonna be bad. It's pretty
Well, talk about the seasoning. Do you get any of the kelp?
No, not really.
Does it taste like an ocean?
No. You get a little bit of the sesame and I taste the bagel seasoning.
Scrape me up, Daddy.
Cheese dust. What should we call it? Cheesy crumbles? Look at you eating it with a fork.
I totally taste like ocean in that.
Maybe yours got more kelp.
Definitely the sesame. Going back to what Tim said in the previous segment, and I only know this because I was editing, it needs more pepper.
Is pepper part of everything? Seasoning? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It's really just garlic and sesame and poppy
Well, that makes sense as to why I want pepper then.
And onions.
poppy seeds in some cases, but not all.
Then why did you say pepper?
I don't know. I don't know about bagels. That was like 6 months ago. Don't ask me what I said.
It wasn't fucking 6 months ago.
Well, not for these people.
You uncultured swine.
I want to meet a cultured swine.
I'm sure they're out there.
What if you ferment some pig meat? Is that cultured swine? I think that's just rotten meat. But...
Anyway, so that is it for today's video. It only took 7 months to film. I'm just kidding. Be ready for more tasting. Wait, what I want to call it? Tasting with Tim and Manda?
Ultimate food showdown. I don't know.
No, it'll be refined. But we got some like rolled hot chips coming and some other hot crap and some other stuff. Well, anyway, be sure to like and subscribe, and until the next one.